brother here, movement expert and specialist. We're here to jam in Santa Monica. Um, have you practiced a lot in like arm balances at all?
Yeah, so I was really into Ashtanga Vinyasa yoga like 10 years ago,
Mhm.
and I have not been training that discipline specifically, but like
Okay.
it's,
Hmm.
I have I've been mostly bouldering and doing like more just like high intensity interval training,
Okay.
just burpees and lots of different types of push-ups and
Got it.
squats and dips.
Maybe,
But
maybe I'll show you some basic
yeah,
things you
man,
can do.
I'm super interested in more handstanding practice.
Yeah, bro.
And
I
I've
got
just
you.
recently built the strength to do it, but I don't have the technique yet.
I got
I
you.
also just recently gained the shoulder flexibility.
Oh, the
I
mobility.
was stuck here for a long time. And then just about a month ago, I finally released some fascia in here,
How'd you do that?
back through here. Actually, man, the key, strangely enough, I I only worked with my hands with no tools for a long, long time. And then I was inspired one night to take this little tool that's intended for like cleaning out your ears.
Yeah.
And I just started to get in and follow like the lines in my hands and get deep, deep in here, release all the fascia around
This
my
guy's
like
incredible.
literally noticing that the fingers, your fingernail, maybe it's a lot smaller to your
Yeah.
perception than it could be. Actually, when you get in there with a cuticle pusher, this tool's all right for it, but it's intended for your ears. There's other tools even better designed for getting the cuticles.
Yeah.
You just get in there and you gently break up the dead skin, scar tissue, dried blood, and bullshit that over the course of your life, it gets stuck in
Yeah.
there when you heal.
Yeah.
Sometimes, like here, I had a really deep cut on my thumb, and when it healed with a ton of extra scar tissue, and it was blocking my range of motion here. I got a razor and I cut the wound back open, removed all the dead tissue, callus, and scar, laid the skin flat, like kind of pulled it, used this tool to gently pull the living tissue that had gotten like bundled up, pulled it back out, and it healed flat. And look, I take this thing, this is a emery board, it's rounded, and I file it a little bit every day. And the
I
extra
like it.
dead
Incredible.
skin that you don't need, your body heals itself extra, right? It doesn't know how to just heal the
Yeah,
part
yeah,
that
yeah,
it
yeah.
always heals extra,
Yeah,
extra.
yeah, yeah.
You
That
got to
makes
take off the excess. And no, wound care is not a thing that's taught almost anywhere. I
no.
did study like CPR and
Mhm.
basic first aid, but they teach old school first aid that is like one size fits all for every wound. Oh, you have a problem with the arm? Just elevate it, get some ice. All right, put it in a sling, immobilize it, go to the doctor. He'll do an x ray. He's going to fucking set it and put a cast on it and then don't move it for 6 weeks. That's the protocol.
Yeah.
And guess what happens when you do that? All your muscles atrophy. Everything that's healing gets stuck together instead of healing in a way that allows movement. And then you go for physical therapy, and PTs have no fucking idea what they're doing in terms of myofascial release, which is what you actually need. And you don't need someone else to do it to you. You need to figure out how to do it for yourself so that you can be empowered every day of your life to wake up in the morning, do a quick mobility check, and be like, oh, something's weird here today. And guess what? This morning, I woke up and I didn't do my full mobility warm up self care thing because I was running late. And so I'm here now and noticing that, yeah, I have an adhesion here. I can't quite reach it with my finger, but guess what? This thing, it's fucking stainless steel. And if I use leverage from my thumb, I can get it in there and then mobilize and actually feel the tissues moving underneath my finger. My finger is just, it's this long now, right? I got a
Yeah.
little extra.
Yeah.
Everything I figured out is through experimentation. A lot of this experimentation is when I was with plant medicines.
Downloads. Yeah.
Most of it.
Exactly.
Most of
Exactly.
it. Yeah.
Exactly.
Actually, can I be honest?
Yeah.
All of it.
Yeah. Same.
That's why people are like,
Plant medicine gives you so many downloads.
when I hear people saying, like, well, I don't want to do plant medicine because I like to be in control. I'm like, well, you have the illusion that you're in control. But guess what? You way out of control and you have no idea.
Yeah.
The first time you take a psychedelic, what will probably be revealed to you is just how wildly out of control everything is.
Exactly.
And how out of alignment, all the incoherences in your life, the job you don't like, the relationship that's not working,
Exactly.
the house that's moldy and the bed that's too soft, and like,
Exactly.
what am I doing?
Yeah.
And people freak out, but then, hopefully they purge and they have a second night and an
Yeah.
opportunity to expand
Yeah.
through fear
Yeah.
into the spaciousness of love and
And
connection,
love and connection.
which is what's
Exactly.
available to all of us all the time.
Exactly. Wow, that's
Yeah.
exactly what I got through my plant medicine journey. It's about, oh, that you can heal yourself. Man.
Yeah.
You can actually heal yourself. moving by intention. So I completely changed my modality practice. I
Mhm.
changed everything. I went, my practice is very extreme, very aggressive,
Yeah.
and
While
it
we talking,
transformed.
can
Yeah,
I investigate the fascia in your body?
yeah, yeah.
Do you have any spots in your body? Here, move a little bit forward so you're more in the frame of yours and mine. Yeah, that's great right there. So what's happening generally in your movement practice when you try to do something and you're like, ooh, where is it?
Actually, nothing.
You got it all working, bro. You're
I guess
inspirational.
I guess my right knee, but it's from me doing like uh, a repetition of movement. But I'm highly intuitive about stretching.
Can I see your
Yeah,
full scapula retraction, both
yeah.
sides? Yeah, full retraction of the scapula. So that's elevation, like full. Yeah. So depress, and so you are missing just a little bit here, just here. It's actually stronger on your right side. So
Yeah.
go ahead, relax. Relax your arms.
The right arm is dominant.
Try this movement. Start from here.
Mhm.
Your hand's gonna go to there, but it's all coming from this muscle back here. Try it. I'm blocking you here. Yeah, try to use your scapula back here to pull your whole arm in this range of motion. I'll show you the full thing. It goes like this, but even further than that, can you come elbow to your ribs? That. Yeah, give me that pulse. Yeah, this muscle right here. So I'm gonna give you resistance and try to come from here. Right now it's here. From here. Here. Turn around so that you're facing away from the camera. Like face actually this way, all the way towards the trees there. Just move forward a little bit more and towards me a little bit. Awesome, that's great. So what's going on here
Right side is way
is
stronger.
everybody that I have basically ever touched
Mhm.
has some weakness along the medial edge of their scapula
Mhm.
at the bottom, right? This is the serratus anterior, and there's rhomboids kind of crossing over, and both of them assist this. You can see it in my. If you put your hand on my back, and my left side's also weaker. I'll position your thumb to be right on the spot. A little bit higher, a little bit higher, a little bit higher, a little bit to the left, lower, lower, lower. All right, now feel this. If I just do this, nothing's happening back there. But when I do, feel that. And you see the position. See the position of my arm
Yeah.
here. And on the right side, you'll notice that for me, it's a way more comfortable pocket.
Oh
Like I
yeah,
can
yeah,
get my
yeah,
arm
yeah, yeah.
down to here. Now this is the position from which, in most martial arts, you're gonna throw the punch off your hip. There's
Mhm.
literally a connection from my elbow to my hip.
Yeah.
On the left side, when I do that,
More of a pocket.
right? I'm missing some of that muscle there. So I
Yeah.
literally just need to train this.
We got to train by balance.
Yes.
I've always trained my right side. I mean, I train my left.
Ah, okay. So you don't do all the postures symmetrical. Got it. So that's your journey now, right?
I gotta
How to bring everything from the yang to the yin. Yeah. Well, our world is very young, right? It's very young, and so if we don't make intentional choices to balance, then we're gonna end up way too young.
Disbalance. Yeah.
Right. Most people when they get like, do you want to stand up, move around a little? I'm gonna take this over here.
Yeah. That's a good reminder. And I've been meaning to take my
Mhm.
practical to doing left side.
No, keep it where it was because the sweet spot's gonna be the intersection of the two cameras. Yeah, you're good right there. Cool. So let's make our spot kind of like, yeah, here at the intersection of the two cameras, right?
Yeah.
Cool. Uh,
Okay, so you wanted to get on arm balances.
yeah,
So
show
the
me.
first thing, this one's easy. This is called baby crow.
Okay.
Super simple. Yeah, it's like the basic, and then we'll go back. So baby crow, knees wide,
Mhm.
elbows in your knees, lean forward, breathing, feet on the floor. That's really easy for you, right?
Yeah.
Good, easy. Good. Okay, you got that one down. Yep. Now the next level will be high crow. So
Okay.
elbows on knees here, same concept. Elbows on knees, lean forward, engage your core, feet on the floor. Breathing. Good. Awesome. Nice. Okay. So you have that easy. Awesome.
Yeah.
Okay, now come down. Now the third one will be now you're in the crow position,
Uh huh.
but now you're animating your movement. So now we're gonna go to regular crow here. Every uh, air, yeah. Okay. But this bring it back slow. So when I noticed when I went into that, I practiced my boss. I didn't actually have this yeah. Much harder subject. I was like, oh, why? Why is it so much harder? It's really just about the body. This is the biggest lesson for me from like 15 years of yoga practice and study that if I try to do anything without first going, that works. Yeah. So you're breaking it down to a very and now I feel this internal tension in the system. So when I go to here, it's pretty comfy. Yeah, and then bring it back. Yep, slide. Okay. Other one, trading, and then bring it back. Perfect. I'll go back again. There you go. Yeah, core tight. And here's really good point. Is that you want that happens while you're doing, while you're doing the pocket, and you would have to upward bring the top. Right. So typically, most people that learn the practice of hearing feels uncomfortable. Then over time, you learn how to develop this pocket in this like spot. Correct. So you'll develop it. The more you're practicing it, the more you'll just like develop your own pocket. So this pocket you're talking about, anatomically speaking, most or the fact that power insanely evolved like that. Vertical tailor like side of it, not and then the lower leg has to like twist itself so that you can put your foot still on the ground first with this shape. And I can't touch that pocket. That pocket over here. Yeah. So it's what's necessary is the knee has to be able to turn in straight alignment, and there needs to be a capability for rotation. Uh, yeah. So true. So if you're getting stuck, maybe you're having like you could be like well, and if you can't put your elbow in the pocket, it's probably because you have this rotation. Rotation as well. You got to get to a full external rotation on the air and internal rotation for the lower leg. So it gives you a spiral on the fibula, and then also gotta have range of motion in the ankle so you can pronate. Exactly. And with the which is true because your foot has to be pointed here to create the symmetry of the bones. Yeah, this is the final position. Yeah, so typically I do, I look at both sides. Yeah. You want to go straight out of the straight out. And then I look there and I'm like, oh, what's wrong with that, right? Nice line. So you need to know which one. Kind of. Oh my God. What? Holy Christ. Yeah. Oh, goodness. The thing is, this is not even fluid. Like, I got hit with all these movements. Learning how to be. Learning how to be. Take that hit off. It's like the momentum. If you don't, go ahead. Okay. Hello, Richard. I'm over here. Davi. Well, I introduced myself to strangers. And they find out my name. Davi is yours, right? No, we're good. Little high. Oh, yeah. Lamont. So you were just talking about getting your elbows in this pocket, and I was saying. So, long story short. No, it's okay. Like the context here is that I'm a dancer, and he's a yogi. I'm also a yogi, but like his primary thing is Cyberyoga. Well, so we've both chosen to focus our exploration of art, in different areas. So he's more into yoga specifically how to make mudras and mantras and shapes in the body. Mudras, yantras are. But I have with
dance as well, but yeah, my primary focus has been yoga and immersion those both together.
So you can call this like an exchange,
An
a
exchange.
facilitated thing, basically.
Exactly.
You teach different things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you're never too old to learn anything. Well, he does body work and yoga.
And most, I mean, if you want a session, I can give you my contact info.
Yeah, he does
I'd
body
love
work.
to observe what we're doing here too.
His body.
I need to get back in shape. I used to be jacked. I don't want to
You want to
Like,
back up.
would it be fit that it's like the systems turbo that's
But the thing is, they see me jack. Usually they think because like I don't have like a six pack when I'm walking around. I have a little bit of fat, but I'm also structural. If I were to cut for like a month and drop 3 or 4% body fat, then I would look cut. But the guy who jack, it's a different yeah, they're usually quite balanced, right? Yeah. So his arm balances are way beyond mine. I don't have that kind of control yet. But I do believe that just being around him and looking at what he's doing, my body will kind of just figure it out. Especially if he touches and shows me like, oh, you're not noticing this, you're not noticing that.
You guys, my exciting trip. Hold on.
Yeah. Oh, that part of design is terrible. Your body is
we're living in the matrix where there's like lack of love. It's like actually, while we're here, David, let me coach you in a handstand.
Let's do it.
So,
Here's the spot right here.
can I see your handstand?
Sure. First,
You want me to spot you?
I just want to make sure I'm using my bondage correctly and that my clothing is not limiting my range of motion. Not at all. Used to be all the time.
Yeah.
Presently not at all.
Yeah. Good. Yeah. The flexibility, the mobility is so important.
All right. Let's do a handstand. Visualizing it. Or like, well, the body. Full extension. Oh, but look, when I do this, before I go in, I notice this bone here. It's limited right here. Any second.
Yeah.
Literally. Just
And so I would say, when you do your handstand, arms are shoulder width.
okay, I'm going to go into what?
Arms shoulder width.
All right.
And make sure you're looking at your hands the whole time when you do this. So, look
Yeah,
at your hands. Look at your hands. Pick up 1, 2. At the peak of your handstand, push through the shoulders. Hold.
Got it.
Low, push through.
Got it. Just
Stand
practice.
all the way.
Practice those little
And make sure you're breathing. You're looking at your hand. I'm going to spot you. 1, 2, 3. Point your toes. Point your toes. Push through the shoulders. Push up. Hold. Look at your hands. Look at your hands. Look at your hands. Push up. Hold. Hold. Breathe. Hold. Hold. Keep pushing. Hold. Hold that position. Hold. 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 Breathing. Hold it. There you go. Look at your hands. Look at your hands. Look at your hands. Okay, come down. So number 1, you got to breathe. Feel like you're not breathing.
I wasn't breathing.
And your hands are a little bit too wide. Keep it shoulder width like this. Hands are shoulder width. Look at your hands. Breathing.
Keep breathing.
Push up. Look at your hands. Look at your hands. Push up. Hold. There you go. Got it. Perfect. Breathing. Breathe. Breathe like. There you go. Voila. That's it. Breathe. 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 Keep pushing up. Hold. All the way through. Breathe. Breathing. That's it. That's it.
That's all pretty accurate.
All you have to do, bro, it's just one simple technique. 3-4 seconds. Push to the shoulder and breathing. Breathing.
What something that I changed just like I realized that you don't want like if I look at you like this, right in the middle of my eyes, but if I'm like over here and I'm kind of tucking my look around, I'm catching you out the corner of my eye, right? And if I keep at the corner as I go around, it kind of naturally floats me.
Very, very artistic flow.
Right. And when I want to look at my hands, instead of my head going back, my eyes being right in the middle, I'm doing the drishti up
Yeah.
and in as far as I can. And then I'm only lifting my head far enough that I can see my hands, but not further.
Yeah.
Because I used to do this. And that breaking the neck.
Yeah, yeah.
Go for it.
For sure, for
I
sure.
don't have it for me.
You can remember Instagram. Dancing, Davi. David without the people. Cyberyoga.
Cyber yoga. Very simple.
You got it.
Take care, brother.
See you later, Richard.
I think you're great. Yeah.
You got it.
I have to remember yourself. Right?
I'm so good.
Got it, bro. That's it. Look at your hands. Look at your hands. Or I mean, yeah, I mean, because your focus
Yeah.
is here, but I mean, you can't look around right now for the foundation just to get it stuck.
For me, what I noticed is that in my mind, my muscle memory, my arms only go to here. And so I find I'm frequently stopping here. So it's going here now. And actually, if I go ahead and like, maybe I want to do more here. Yeah, let's try that actually. Let's take it through the inside. Like I'm going for
Try different
full-
ways.
full
Because
adduction
maybe you
over the
find your
head.
own development. Maybe you find your own way.
Yeah.
Just go, man.
This is fun, man.
Where do you live?
Right now?
Yeah.
Well, basically, south from Mar Vista.
Okay. So you're like in like Culver City region.
Yeah, a little bit south of Mar. From there to here on the bus, 2 buses.
Okay. Like,
Okay. But yeah, as I'm doing this now, I'm just so aware.
Yeah.
The reason it's not quite working is the shoulder position. The shoulder position is limited on my left arm.
oh,
My attention through this line. So literally, I'll take like 1 minute to just wiggle my fingers in there. I'm like, oh, I actually can't get it with just fingers. So I'm gonna walk over here.
Yeah.
Grab one of my tools.
we can move it onto these blocks.
No, I'm happy here on the grass. Literally, like the thing that I'm trying to model for all of you, and for me, and for you, if you feel something wonky, asymmetrical, don't just keep practicing. Pause for a minute. Do a range of motion exploration. See if you can find where is it. So I'm getting the head of this tool in, but it's round and soft, not cutting anything. I'm just penetrating while I do little movements that isolate my anterior delt and limit a little.
Like the technician.
And look, man, it's literally softening.
Technician.
I'm a mad scientist. So
I love that. I love
that's
that
the
concept.
body, and I cannot get enough knowledge about how to make it work. I'm just gonna keep studying everywhere.
That's the thing. You're always a student.
There we go.
Right now, working on my handstand press.
Love it. Nice.
Yeah, so we're just work on getting cleared up,
Yeah.
bro. But your handstands are really good. I think it's more about just something over and over every practice.
So do you practice against the wall?
No, not anymore. I mean, for my students,
you
yeah.
Did you have like at my stage of practice, you suggest that I just get out in the open and do it? Because I'm pretty comfortable overbalancing and falling out.
You could practice in the wall, but I would say you have the strength and have the coordination. Now it's about learning how to just really just apply those breaks, pushing up. So go to the handstand, do the handstand, and you push up. There you go. That's it. That's it. Keep pushing up, breathing. There you go. So keep extending and keep that extension, breathing, and there you go. That's it. Don't drop it. There you go. That's it, bro. That's it. That's it. Keep it tight, strong. Keep pushing up. Keep pushing up. Keep your core tight. Core tight. Okay. There you go. Breathe, and when you're ready, come down. Perfect handstand, bro. Perfect. Breathing. That's it. All you need more is just repetition. Just keep doing it, bro. It's like walking. Like you walk every day. It's easy. When you're a baby, it's like, oh, it's challenging. But then, the more you do it, the easier.
The adjustment that I made at the end was scapular retraction. So I moved through protraction to get my humerus tighter to the head, and then I brought it to retraction.
Oh, wow. So you did all that while you was in
Right, you saw me. We have it on video,
Adjusting.
because I was there. I felt a butterfly right, and I did one arm at a time. and then I got my hands
It's amazing. So
pressing
you
from the
adjust,
inside out instead of from the outside in.
it's amazing. You adjusted
Inside
yourself.
out, yeah.
You adjust
Really,
yourself in the handstand.
all of these movements, if we approach from the outside in, our power is lost.
Yeah.
If we approach from the inside out, how can I press with my right hand? Not like this, but here,
Yeah.
and then
It's amazing because we have two different philosophies on how we train. Oh, mine is more direct, and it's like you just do it, you did it. Yours is more of a very analytical, uh, scientific, you know, approach and perspective. Okay? So,
everything. Like, a lot of people on their like YouTube channels are showing that they can do a really good arm balance and handstands. What they're raising this here. They're doing it anyway. Compensate with the back bend or with their feet. You know, but they can do it because they've done it so many times. We can learn anything, and we can learn how to do it either in a effortless, minimal effort,
Yeah.
easy point.
Yeah.
Someone was showing me on the rings over there. Thanks for showing me how to do a cross pull.
Okay.
I was doing it. I was doing it in a way that I was strong enough to do.
Yeah.
But it was way more effort than necessary. And he showed me the easiest way
Easiest way
to get from A to B.
Yeah.
And when you do it that easy way, you can do it forever.
Yeah.
Always reaching across the body, and my arm integrated in the socket, and this other arm here. This is a really strong. I can really pull.
Yeah.
But if I'm doing it like this is weak ass.
You're doing
right?
so much
So much
more work.
extra
than you
work,
have to.
and this is why people overdevelop certain muscles in their shoulder, while underdeveloping others. Stuff that requires then surgery.
This is why I told you all you gotta do is push these shoulders, which in fact is gonna open your shoulders up. Yeah, I was gonna go to this one next. Prop. So bring your chest up. So while you're in this position here, bring your head and your neck up while you're in this position, and then bring your feet up. So okay, so what? So you want to basically want to create a smile with your body. Smile. So look at right here, chest up, feet up, eyes. So you can create that smile. Create a smile with your body. Here you go. Slow. Yeah. Legs wide, head and chest up, feet up, or slow.
Your elbows touching the center?
No. They don't necessarily. So when I do it, I'm like.
Yeah, because you have you have weight going in your arm and your belly.
So you'll find a way that you feel comfortable. Head and chest up. If you're ready. Okay. Breathing. Head and chest up. You can go slow. Or knees up. There you go. That's it. Voila. Breathe. Okay. So keep your counterbalance here. So that's why I say create a smile.
Yeah.
The smile brings your feet and your head up at the same
As
time.
your legs rise, the head also.
Exactly. And your focal point is here in the middle, but your head and your feet is your counterbalance. So now you're staying afloat. Again, inhale, exhale, up.
Yeah.
Got it. Slow. Good. Knees up. Legs wide, legs wide. There you go. Now bring your knees up the floor, chest up. Slow. And chest up, slow. Breathe. There you go.
Ooh.
Okay, and just hold that position for now. Don't push past the limit. Like learn how to crawl before you walk.
And my body
Like don't stress yourself. Hey,
here,
it's too much.
Here.
It's too much. It's just like slow building. So I learned with my practice to do everything in harmony, not just stress the body. Love that. Don't push. You know, it's like we're in this crazy culture where people are like, you gotta push yourself, you gotta go. This like David Goggins concept. Like no hate on David, but it's like it's not in harmony. It's like you push your body to the limit. Why stress your body? Learn how to create a relationship with it where it's like in harmony. It's like, hey, I'm your best friend. Let's do it. So what I told you, if you're here, head and chest up, tired, come back down, rest, do it again, and then your body starts to remember repetitions. But then you're focusing on creating a new dynamic relationship with your body. You're not stressing yourself. You're learning how to learn something new, but you're not stressing.
David Goggins, I listen to this on Facebook, and I do find most of what he says helpful.
Yeah, of course. But the one thing that I agree.
Chest up, so point. Stop. You need to bring your feet off the floor and then.
And then I just realized that I didn't set it up well enough to be able to do a correct repetition.
Here, try doing one arm.
Wrong.
Look,
An extra effort is required.
so let me show you another version. So now I do this version. So now elbows in the gun here. Head and chest up. Bring my feet up the floor. Try that.
So we're doing just one elbow.
So now you not legs are wide. Okay. Exhale, bring your head and chest up.
Is my right arm positioning correct?
Yeah, that's good. Keep this here for support. But keep your leg more like here. Okay?
Okay.
Now bring this leg up while your chest goes up slow. Okay, maybe too much. It may be too much. Okay. It's too much. So you have to develop this first.
Yeah.
So it's like these are your training wheels essentially.
I do like this asymmetrical for strength training though.
This hand here. Strong. So put the weight here. And when you're ready, bring your chest up and bring this leg up, bring this foot off the floor. Just an inch, not so high. Keep this one a little bit lower. Okay? And legs wider. There you go. Bring it up a second. There you go. That's it. Breathing. Chest up. Perfect. There we go. That's the word. Different, right? Different, bro.
Thank you. Yeah.
So now you're learning how to use your body weight for your own leverage. Like you're learning how to counterweight your body.
Right.
You're just learning how to create the dimensions of your body. So that's what I'm saying. When you create the smile concept, is what I developed, the smile concept.
Yeah, smile.
Head up, feet up. You're creating this counterbalance where you're almost kind of weightless. So for instance, if I'm doing a one arm croc, I really have to bring my head and chest up.
And there is this.
The smile.
And it's like no part of your body moves without some other part balanced. That's how you balance.
Yeah, that's how you balance.
Right.
So if you notice my head is not super low or my legs are super low, everything is going up like this at the same time. So even air baby, I have to create the symmetry, right? So in this case, I'm doing an air baby. That's a pyramid position. My butt, my head, my foot, I'm creating symmetry. So the symmetry, like literally, is your friend. It just helps you learn how to balance the pose. So for instance, if I'm in the crow position, I'm still supposed to point. I'm creating a pyramid essentially. Here's my head. Here's my back. Here's my foot. I'm creating the symmetry. Same thing with the croc or the peacock pose. Same thing. I really have to put both elbows inside here. Find a position you want. Breathing out. Bring my head up. Knees off the floor. Take a smile. I'm here. There you go. That's it. Head up, chest more. There you go. You see that? Perfect. Now you have to control. Because I told you, bring your head up, knees up, yeah. That's it. So simple. Simple concept. So it's like, bro, I've done, obviously thousands of hours of doing it over and over. And then you start to develop and like understand, oh, okay, I can just transfer my weight here. But how you go about it? Don't push yourself. If you're tired, rest. Go ahead. But like I was saying earlier in this culture, this is wisdom. You're like pushing. Your body's so intelligent, bro.
It says, hey, I think if I do more of this, I might hurt myself. Stop. Warm down slowly. Give yourself some massage, some stretching.
Love.
Yeah. And also, like, good job, me. I did like a full effort, and now I'm taking care of myself.
Bro, I literally, goosebumps right now. Before you came, I made a YouTube video, on the importance of listening to your body. Literally before you came, I made a video about this concept because I'm in a dance field and b-boy field, and dancers are punished themselves. Like punish and like no, punish. It's like a form of something. So it's helping them understand,
like the skateboarders and surfers and like and people doing like crazy flips on their bikes, BMX bikes and stuff.
Yeah.
They put videos online of them learning how to do their trick. Learning how to do it usually requires wiping out hard. At least
20 times.
20
right?
times, you're damaging your body.
And you're always hitting the same part of your body again and again. And you can see they're like limping back, and then they finally manage to do it, and they're like, "Yeah, I did it," but now they're busted, right? And even like the length of their functional movement career. Not a lot of these guys are able to keep doing it forever. It's amazing that Tony Hawk
He's able to
is
still,
still capable of what he is.
he's blessed to be in that position.
Right. But not all of them do.
But it goes back to the preference. Very, very clearly, in my journeys, it taught me to tell me, Mama, you're not honoring your body. You have to learn how to do everything with grace. So that's why I started to develop more of the fluid. So my thing a lot too, what I like to do is something called threading stuff. So all this stuff, threading. The threading just creates more neural pathways connections, right?
Yeah.
You're threading.
Yeah.
You're threading, right? I'm threading.
Yo, this is so cool. In my last big medicine experience, I was outdoors, I was on a beach, I was moving through the sand. One of the things that really came in was that the right hand touched the left side and can actually, the fingertips here, I can initiate the movement. This left arm, I want to pull it in faster.
Oh wow!
That actually just through a little thumb movement here,
you can initiate
the. So if I'm here and I want to move my left hand towards your face, my left brain controls my right fingertips to move the fascia in my left core to initiate that. Wow, it's actually extra because you have like a rubber band that attaches your hand all the way into your core. And so if you can, and so I was on a pretty high dose of psychedelics at that time. I felt my brain rewiring, understand that the left brain can move the left side body through the vehicle of the right fingers and toes. Isn't that wild? I've been experimenting a lot with this. It's cool, right?
Do you write all this down and log it?
Mostly, I let these run in the background and I transcribe everything. And that's how I capture my ideas. The ability that we have now to capture our thoughts live in a way that's effortless. I just pin it on, I forget I'm wearing it. And then I ideate out loud and I have conversations with random people. And then later, I ask ChatGPT, I say, hey, check my TurboScribe uploads and summarize yesterday and tell me what the wisdom is. And it'll tell me shit that I forgot. Tons of stuff that I already forgot.
I love ChatGPT.
It's great.
I'm on board.
Yeah, of course, man. And that's just the beginning. There's so many tools coming online around video editing. Within a year,
where we are right now, it's perfect.
Yeah. Well, dude, I have like hundreds of hours of footage that I haven't uploaded yet. But if I do want to edit it a little bit, I don't feel like doing that editing right now. I'm still in a creative phase. But later, once I'm like,
ChatGPT will do it for you.
Exactly. I'll say, hey, take this, watch it, do what you think is best with it. Take out all the excess fuzz and stuff and get the cool stuff. And I think it'll be smart enough to do that in about a year, man. Maybe 2 or 3 years, but like we are going that direction for sure. I think so too.
I was asking ChatGPT about the concept of Cyberyoga, and I was blown away. And I wanted to see like where it was, and it was basically saying what I got in my journey. Good.
Trying to find that East Point.
Have you tried doing scissor kicks?
Show me. Yeah, that's capoeira.
Woo. So it's more like you're switching this. Okay. So maybe the first foundation for you will be something like even just a simple two-handed hop. You go 2 hands, and then kick up, push. Okay. There you go. That's it. So now the next step is keeping your hips high, not low. Your hips super high, and try to go for like 2 hops. So let me go. 1, 2. 1, 2. There you go. That's it. Now go for 3. So 1, 2, 3. There you go. Now I think you're ready for scissor kicks. Now The last phase is learning how to incorporate the kicking. So opposite hand, opposite. One, two, ah, got it. Yeah. So really, really focus on exaggerating this concept here. Wow, 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 wow. Yeah, that's it. Perfect. Yeah. Okay. Now go up at the peak of the handstand. Should I go for one? Okay, a little bit different.
So what's interesting is that I'm so used to doing this that like this feels still super unnatural.
Try the opposite. So when you go up, try the opposite. Yeah, try that.
This feels unbalanced.
Try it.
Yeah. I'll
Try both. Try unbalanced, try balance. But the beautiful thing is that your body's gonna figure it out.
Oh, you're totally right. If I just let my legs do their thing and I keep my core
Just don't even think about it. Feel more. Feel more. Feel more. Feel more. So go to the top again. Go to the very top. Feel and switch. Almost. Go to the very top again. So try going like this. Go at the top. Oh. Because the symmetry again is different. There you go. From there, go up and switch. Okay, that was one, but you failed. The point is to stay up. So keep your hips high enough to stay. Yeah. You're gonna get it. You're gonna get it. Yes, that was it. That was it, bro. That was it. You listened. You got it. You did it. Listen, that was amazing. That was amazing. Brother, that was it. You did it, bro.
And then it's just about repetitions.
Repetition.
Whew,
Repetition is the mother of all skills. Repetition. Do it over and over and over and over. You do 1,000 hours of flares and head spins and head hops. Bro, it's a part of you. And this is amazing that we can learn anything physically or mentally. We can do it. We gotta just give ourselves more permission to do it. More permission, bro. And the medicine is such a guide. It's saying, oh, you got this. Yeah. Nice. Breathing. Huh? Yeah. Balance, bro. The movement. Like, yeah, there you go. Nice. And then learning how to bring it back. Right. But bring your knee just an inch, not so high. Everything in baby steps. Ready? Bring it back slow. Go. Oh. Yeah. So when you're going, you gotta keep your core tight. So you're here. Just bring it back.
Yeah.
Just put it to the side here.
High, just back. Got it.
Not even high, just like low.
Yeah.
And again, using the natural flow. Yeah, there we go. Yep. There you go. That was it.
So what I noticed is that when I really think of myself moving all four limbs together, and that one is going back, it's not like I'm trying to reach it out. It's almost like I'm trying to pull it in.
Yeah.
Like I'm hugging it
Yeah, you can. Yeah.
in, and that actually causes it to lift. But if
Just-
I think about just lifting it, then I don't get that spiraling integration.
No,
Don't
because,
actually have to
you
lift.
know, we're like sometimes we're so used to working harder than we should. We make it so much harder. But you understand that through the hours of repetition. You're like, oh, this is now I know to bring my legs low.
This is already starting to feel more comfortable.
So just keep doing that and practice your head hop, and then go up and do it again. So remember, go up with two hands. And think 1, 2.
I get to that bend knee position.
1, 2. Okay, so here's another trick. 1, 2.
Just ready to
Go up again. 1, 2, 3, 4. Count it out. You could go sideways too. You could do like this. You could go like this. You could do that. You could do sideways or like this. So try both. Try sideways. You could go sideways.
Would you spot me so I can get that starting position?
Yeah. Gotcha. It has to be like this. Scissors right here. Yeah, from here. Okay. When you're ready. Yeah. So your legs are going here, not side, but
Got
just
it. Just
just here.
yeah, I did a
Like this machine, like the little ski machine, like that. Uh-huh.
uh-huh.
Okay.
One more.
Good. Okay, were you ready? There you go. That was it. Perfect.
Okay.
That was
Just
it.
that. And the hands. So what I thought was that I needed to do a big rebalance in the hands, but actually the legs, they don't unbalance so much. They just
Because
counterbalance.
when you're kicking, it's keeping you in place.
Totally.
You're just switching your body weight,
Totally.
but you're still.
Totally.
So there's that, and then you graduate to the one arm.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah. People, I love it.
So it's like just the application from 2 to 1, but it's the same foundation. You still have to get 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. The hop. 1, 2, 1. So there's a sound rhythm and there's a math in that. So it's like the rhythm of the hopping. 1, 2, because that helps me do my hops. I go 1, 2, 1, 2. Or I could go 1, 2, fast. 1, 2. But keep your legs high. Keep your hips high. Keep your hips high. 1, 2. There you go. So now go for 3. 1, 1, 2. So the thing is that when you get confused, go back to the foundation.
Just
The regular hop.
Basically.
Try to go for 3. 1,
Basic
2,
hop.
3. 1, 2. There you go. See?
Hips higher.
You almost did 4.
I gotta be unafraid of going over, right?
Yeah. So let's just get way up there. Yeah.
And now
Sometimes you gotta fall to learn.
now my shoulders are like starting to fatigue. Right?
Yeah. And rest. And that's what I'm saying.
That's the
It
moment
goes
to-
back to rest.
Right.
You know, God goes to be like, you gotta keep going.
Right.
But why? Why if your body is physically tired? No, it's okay to rest.
Here's the cool thing, right? This is what I do. This is what I do now. Yeah. My shoulders are starting to fatigue, but they're not totally fatigued. So
We had a great session with Davi. I taught him hand hops and scissor kicks
Yeah.
and baby crow. So he's an amazing practitioner. He put in the work and super excited for the next one.
you can do it too.
You can do it. So I'm like,
Woo!
all right, guys, blessings.